A very good morning to one and all. Children, this is Ms. Rashika Bhalla and we are going to start a new lesson in English literature today. Okay? And we are going to study the lesson named Elephant Feast. Okay? So children, before we start with the lesson, I would like to tell you all the difference between a house and a home. Children, a house is made of walls and beams. Okay, basically it is the structure, the building. Okay, but a home is made of love and dreams, which means our home is made up of our family members. Okay, those who love us. All right, if we don't have our loved ones with us, then that building will only be called a house. Okay, it is not a home. Is that okay, children? Yes. So the way we human beings, the way we have a house, a home, these animals also have it, children. All right, these animals also have homes and they have different names. Okay, the names of their home is different. Maybe they live in a cage or a beehive or a cave or anthill. Okay, that can be anything. But what we are going to learn from this lesson is that the way we love our house, children, similarly these animals do the same. Okay, the way we will not like anybody touching or destroying our house, our home in any way, even these animals don't like that. Okay, so we should feel what they feel, we should feel them, and we should never do anything which can in any way destroy their house. Is that okay? All right, so now we are going to see about elephants in this lesson, children. Elephants, they live in forest. All right, because they are wild animals, they are so big, right? So they live in a forest and they need good amount of space and good amount of food as well. All right, so in this lesson, children, you will be seeing that there are two children. Those they like to hear stories from their grandparents. I'm sure you people also do it that way. So there is a boy named Sadat and there is a girl named Seher. They both want their grandma to tell them a story. Okay, and their grandma tell them a story about elephants, how intelligent these elephants are and how organized and caring they all are. But humans, we humans, we mess with them, we do something. Yes, so children, we should not do anything in any way which can affect these animals. All right, so we are going to start reading from here and let's see what animals did to protect themselves and what humans did in this lesson which affected the lives of these wild elephants. All right, we will come to know in this lesson. I'm going to read. All of you pay attention. The children snuggled up to grandma. It was story time and grandma had many interesting stories to share. Tell us one of your favorite forest stories, grandma, said Seher. Yes, said Sadat. Tell us one about a tiger. Children, in this we see that the two children, the grandchildren of grandma named Seher and Sadat, they came very close and they sat very comfortably near to grandma and they asked her to tell them a story, some forest stories. So Sadat said that yes, you tell us some forest story where a tiger is there. Okay, now let's see what Seher says. No, tell us one of your elephant stories, like the one about the newborn elephant calf that made you fall, or the one about the wild elephant that rubbed its back against your house and you thought it was an earthquake. earthquake. Were you very frightened, Grandma? Children, now in this paragraph, we see that Seher, as soon as Sadat said that I want to hear a story about tigers, Seher said that no, I want to hear a story about elephants. So you can tell us that one in which there is a calf or maybe a baby elephant, you can say, who made Grandma fall, or you can tell about a wild elephant which came and rubbed its back against your house and you thought it was an earthquake. Children, what do you mean by earthquake? Earthquake means when the ground shakes violently, okay? It shakes violently and it causes some destruction, okay? So as you all know, children, elephants are, they are very big, okay? So once this happened with Grandma, that one elephant came and rubbed its back against Grandma's house, and everybody living inside the house thought and felt that it is an earthquake, okay? And they got very scared. Children, you all must have heard about earthquakes, which took place in recent times in Delhi, okay? There were many earthquakes which took place there, and it actually, shook the ground a little. All right, so this earthquake is just like that, and Grandma here, or you can say Seher here, they are talking about that only. All right, okay, so we are going to continue. Please pay attention again. Okay. Oh yes, I was. Well, I'll tell you an elephant story which will show you how intelligent these animals are. They are also very organized and caring creatures. Children, when Seher asked Grandma that, did you get scared or were you frightened when this elephant rubbed its back, then Grandma said that yes, she was very frightened. Then she decided that she will tell them an elephant story, okay, which will show and which will tell these children that elephants are very intelligent animals, okay? They are very organized and they are very caring. All right, but it's humans basically who mess up with them. All right, okay, so we are going to continue. Long ago, when your grandpa was a forest officer, he was sent to Bengdubi. It is a forest outpost near Siliguri at the foothills of the Himalayas. That area is known as the Duras, which means doors to the mountains. He was sent there to check on what the people living there called the elephant menace. Okay, children, in this paragraph, Grandma starts telling her grandchildren the story. She says that a long time back, their grandfather, or you can also call grandpa, he was posted in a forest near Siliguri in Bengdubi. Okay, he was a forest officer, so he was posted there. That area was also called Duras, which means doors to the mountains. That means from there they can go or enter the mountains, okay? He was sent there because people living over there, they had a complaint that, some elephants, they were creating some sort of trouble, all right? So they were creating trouble in their fields. So their grandfather was sent there to check that, all right? Now let's see what he checked. Wild elephants were wandering in rice fields and eating up the crops at night. The night guards tried to scare off the hungry beast, but the elephants were not so easily frightened. Your grandpa went out to inspect the place. He found that a large part of the forest had been cut down. Only a very narrow part of the old forest area remained, and the elephants lived there. Elephants need large spaces to live in, and they also need a lot of food. The people had taken these away. How would you feel if your home was taken away and you didn't have enough to eat? Very bad, of course, said Sadat. Okay, so children, in this paragraph you have seen that grandma tells her grandchildren, that when their grandfather was sent to that place, that there is some problem. No, he was sent there to check. He came to know that the wild elephants, no, they used to roam in those rice fields at night, and they used to eat up all the crops there. Even the night guards, the people, those who used to be there in those fields, to keep a check or to protect those fields, they tried their best to chase away those animals, wild elephants, but they were not able to, okay, because those elephants were very hungry, children. Okay, they were very hungry because their home, their forest has been cut down by these people only, the people, those who used to live there. Okay, it was cut down by them. And elephants, they need large spaces to live in, they need lot of food. They did not have that. Okay, they did not have good amount of place to live, they did not have good amount of food to eat, and this was the reason these wild elephants, they were wandering or roaming in those rice fields, and they were eating up all the crops there. Is that okay, children? So then grandma asked the grandchildren, to feel the pain of those wild elephants. She told them that how would you like if your house is destroyed by somebody, or or they take away your food or something like that. Will you like it? Then Sadat said, we'll feel very, very bad. We will not like it at all. Okay, but then children, after that, in this story, those elephants, they did something which will show that they are very intelligent creatures. Okay, but what they will do, what will show that they are so intelligent, organized, that we will see in our next class. All right, so you have to read till here again. All right, read it properly, go through it, and then we will be discussing the book exercises, and we will be again reading the lesson, and we will do the leftover part in our next class. All right, children, have a nice day. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you so much for listening.